Peace, like love, comes from within. December 16, 2014. My birthday is approaching, and so I want to bring to your attention the real meaning in celebrating it. I am, like all of you, one of God's beloved children, a loving brother who is just a little older and wiser, and so I delight in offering you guidance to help you stay on your path to awakening. I bring you the gift of love and offer it to you in every moment. You need only open up your hearts to receive it. Often, however, you get very much distracted by the struggles of daily life in the illusion, painful struggles, and so you close down or erect defenses against humanity. Yes, when you are engaged in struggles, it often appears to you that the whole world is against you, and when you feel like that, instead of asking your guides or me for our assistance, you forget about us and close your hearts in fear. But the divine field of love surrounds you, and everyone on earth has their own individual flame of divine love nestled deep within them, waiting to be drawn out by their own loving words or actions, or by someone else's. So when you experience fear, you need to open up, not shut down. That is often extremely hard for you to do. In fact, in most instances you think that to do so would be insane. But it is shutting down that is insane, because doing that strengthens your connection to the illusion, making it seem even more real. Recently, here in the spiritual realms, we have really been hammering on endlessly about love, because it is so important. Nothing is more important than love, and you keep forgetting that, or you get drawn down into conflicts of one kind or another, frequently with yourselves, and fear sweeps over you, effectively placing a dark and heavy veil over that eternal flame burning within you. And when it gets cloaked like that, you don't feel it, and you forget that it is there. So we hammer on relentlessly to help you overcome your forgetfulness, to bring back into your awareness the vital importance of love. Decades ago we were far less forceful in our efforts to tell you of love's overriding importance, because you were not willing then to be as aware as you are today of the truth of that. You have made enormous spiritual progress in these last few decades, more than we had ever imagined was possible in such a short period of time, and so we are accelerating and intensifying our efforts because we see how ready you are to pay attention and how willing you are, so long as we keep reminding you, to intend to be loving at all times as you go through your day. And, of course, the real meaning of your celebrating the anniversary of my birthday as a human, is to remind yourselves that I came to demonstrate love in action, and to tell you that you too incarnated to carry on doing that. Humanity was created in love, for love, and when you don't engage with it, misery engulfs you. It is there beside you just waiting, very patiently, for you to acknowledge its presence and welcome it into your ever-loving hearts. Love is your nature, you have no other. However, when you engage with the illusion, as you cannot avoid doing when embodied, love appears to be something that would be nice if you had time for it and were not so busy resolving all your issues, whether one-on-one or nation-to-nation. And what we keep on drawing to your attention is the fact that if you engaged fully with love, all your other issues and problems would dissolve, and the illusion along with them. In this Christmas season, as Christmas Day approaches, I would ask you to shine your divine light on high and embrace love, then share it with everyone with whom you interact, because that is the ultimate and most effective gift that you can offer to humanity, and you incarnated to be the solution, not the problem, which is lovelessness. You all know that love is the answer to every issue or problem. So be that answer. It is the reason that you incarnated at this moment in Earth's history. Remember the quote, "History is written by the victors," and ensure by your attitudes and behaviors that from now on, love writes the history, because it will then be a history of peace, harmony, and cooperation in which every member of humanity is fully and most willingly involved and honored for the divine being that they are. Many of you are regularly taking part in meditations for peace on earth, and that is indeed an excellent thing to do. But beware of making the assumption that you are peaceful and that others need be brought to peace by your prayers and meditations, and by those of other similar groups. Peace, like love, comes from within. When you are at peace, you cannot avoid sharing it. That is how it spreads and embraces all. be peace as well as praying for it. You have it within you, but it tends to get swamped under righteousness and judgment. When you live intending to be loving, and you succeed, your energy field of love expands around you, bringing peace along with it. Then maybe you have a difficult day, and your intent to be loving weakens, resulting in stress and anxiety flooding your consciousness and depressing you. Remind yourselves in those moments that the divine flame of love is forever burning within you, and that you only have to acknowledge and accept it for your whole perspective to change. To reiterate, be loved throughout this most auspicious Christmas season. Reconfirm the intention whenever it occurs to you during the day, thus making it your constant partner, which truly it always is, and enjoy the warmth, the satisfaction, and the peace that you experience as a direct result. And of course your energy field influences everyone else's, because all are one, eternally. I now offer all of you a very holy and happy Christmas. Your loving brother, Jesus. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman2.wordpress.com